Today, we're going to break down how getting all your tools into one single platform can be a total game changer against the chaos of running a business. We're going to look at how you can swap that overwhelming feeling for a real sense of control.
So let me just ask you something, and I want you to be honest. Does your computer screen look like this every single day? You got a tab for your calendar, one for your emails, another for your sales pages. I mean, it's super common. But you know what? It's also a huge red flag that burnout is right around the corner.
Yeah, this whole setup probably looks pretty familiar, right? You've got your Calendly for appointments, MailChimp for the newsletters, ClickFunnels for the landing pages, and then you need this other thing, like Zapier, just to get them to talk to each other. It ends up being this kind of crazy, patched-together machine.
And here's the real kicker. This setup isn't just messy, it's actively draining your two most important things, your money and your energy. I mean, paying for all those different subscriptions really adds up. And the mental gymnastics it takes to manage it all, that is a fast track to just feeling completely wiped out.
Okay, so to make this feel really real, let's step away from just talking about tools and look at an actual daily scenario. We're going to meet a typical modern business owner, someone who's absolutely brilliant at what they do, but just gets so bogged down by all the business stuff. Let's meet Lisa. She's an amazing coach, truly an expert. But what's her day-to-day reality? Well, she spends more time fighting with technology than actually coaching people. Her day is just this reactive cycle of checking for new bookings, manually chasing down no-shows, and sending the exact same reminder text again and again and again. It's the definition of busy work. But what if you could just completely flip that script? Let's shift gears from the problem, that chaos we just talked about, and move into the solution. A much calmer, way more streamlined way to run things. The big promise here is just radical simplification. Seriously, imagine replacing all that mess with a single login, one system where everything just works together right out of the box. And the result isn't just about being more efficient, it's about a massive drop in your day-to-day stress levels. So what is this system? It's called GoHighLevel, and to put it simply, it's an all-in-one platform made specifically for service businesses like coaches, agencies, and local pros. And you know, the most important part of that sentence is this: without needing to be a tech expert. It's built to handle your leads, your clients, and your marketing, all in one spot. So how's it work? Well, it runs on this really simple but super powerful three-step engine. First, it helps you capture new leads using all the tools you'd expect: pages, forms, calendars. Then it helps you nurture them automatically so nobody ever falls through the cracks. And finally, it gives you all the tools you need to close the deal, from taking payments to tracking your entire sales pipeline.
Okay, I get it. All-in-one can sound a little overwhelming. So let's break down the specific features that actually matter, the ones that directly solve the problems we've been talking about. Let's see how this system can start working for you instead of you working for it. Let's look at how these features turn into real-world benefits. So for someone like our coach, Lisa, the calendar booking tool totally gets rid of all that back-and-forth scheduling. For someone like Tina, a consultant who's always worried about leads going cold, the automated follow-up means the system literally re-engages people for her. And for a real estate agent like Mark, the sales pipeline gives him that perfect, clear view of his entire business at a glance. It's basically clarity on autopilot. And the nurture part isn't just about email. This is so important. The system lets you build campaigns that reach people where they actually are, through text messages, through voicemail drops, emails, and even directly inside Facebook Messenger. And it's all managed from one single inbox. And look, this isn't some small, untested tool. We're talking about a platform that powers over 2 million businesses. That kind of scale tells you it's been battle-tested and proven to work in the real world across pretty much every industry you can think of. So, with all of this in place, what does your business actually look and feel like? Let's talk about the dream outcome, the real reason you probably started your business in the first place. This is the big shift. This is the heart of it all. Instead of stressing about leads getting buried in your messy inbox, you start waking up to a dashboard full of new appointments. Instead of paying for 5, 6, 7 different apps, you have one system that makes you operate like you have an entire team working behind the scenes for you. And hey, this isn't just me talking. Listen to what Christine Seal, the CEO of NerdLevel, had to say. She calls it a complete game changer and says they've literally built their whole business on top of it. I mean, that's a pretty powerful statement about the all-in-one promise actually coming true. And this right here, this is the ultimate mindset shift.
You go from being a reactive firefighter, always putting out little fires all day long, to being a proactive CEO who is strategically running their business. You're finally back in the driver's seat. And here's another way to look at it from Alex Flinsky, who's all about growth. For a business owner like Alex, who's trying to scale, the message is clear. This isn't just about saving time today, it's about building a foundation that lets your business grow without everything breaking.
Okay, so the big question is, who is this actually for? Is it the right move for your business? Let's take a look at the kinds of businesses where this really shines.
The platform is really built for a few key groups. So if you're a coach, a consultant, or any kind of expert selling your knowledge, it's a perfect fit. Same thing for local businesses. Think dentists, chiropractors, anyone who relies on appointments. And of course, for marketing agencies, it's an absolute powerhouse for managing a bunch of clients all under one roof.
And here's why you should really be thinking about this now. Growth is amazing, right? But without a system, growth just creates more problems. More growth means more leads, and more leads without a solid system in place means more of them are just going to fall through the cracks. This is about protecting your future revenue. And one last bit of feedback that's so important, this time from Debbie Dubois. She talks about support. Jumping into a new platform can feel a little scary, but her experience really shows that the goal here is to help your business win, not just to sell you some software. And that support is absolutely crucial.
So I'll just leave you with this one question. Are you ready to stop being the chief administrator of 5 different apps and get back to doing the work you're actually passionate about? Because at the end of the day, that's what having the right system really lets you do.